Well, good morning, Kalina Middle School. Just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of a summary related to our Measure I modernization project. This was a presentation completed by Planning and Facilities from our district, and I wanted to share it with our school community. So here we go. We are in our DSA approval for our Measure I project. The scope of our work is really going to be focused on making sure we have appropriate paths of travel to meet ADA requirements and certain grades. So a lot of our money is going to be put into the ground in concrete. But the focus also is to create a new science building for our sciences. We know how much students learn by making science tangible. So we're going to be walking through the process and the planning phases for our modernization projects, which again were approved by DSA this last month. So here we go. Right now, safety has always been a concern with our drop-off. It isn't perfect for pickup and drop-off, so we're going to be taking a look at our existing parking and making some modifications to support a safe pickup, drop-off for our students as they come and leave school. We will still remain with our dual start and end times, and our schedule stays intact. But our construction for phase 1 is supposed to start June 17th. That's Saturday. That's the day that school gets out. And phase 1 is proposed to be all of this speckled concrete here. This is all the concrete that's out of compliance with ADA in terms of path of travel. And so all of this needs to get redone. So starting in June, we'll be making sure that we're jackhammering and get all this noisy stuff and dust down before school starts. Really excited to see a bump out of the concrete here, some concrete planters with trees and crepe myrtles. Student seating is going to be here for waiting for buses for pickup and drop off there. You'll notice the reconfiguration of our parking lot. That will happen in phase 3. Again, going back to phase 1, all the concrete here in the speckled area is going to be done over the summer. One real big highlight for us is eliminating the need for students to cross traffic with a campus safety assistant at our entry drive on our west side of campus. So those two areas have always been a little bit of a struggle, and so by adding this concrete sidewalk here, students will be able to be dropped off along Hillcrest Drive and be able to walk down this pathway. And we're having an entry gate here as well as in our front gate. So 2 entry points that will be with campus safety assistance. Notice the Connex boxes, the sea chests that we have for storage. Those are gone. We're going to be relocating those, and actually placing some of it is science materials, and they're going to be having a new science area in phase 2. So moving to phase 2, beginning in August through December of this next year, in the fall and winter, a complete redo of our science building. Our science building is something that we utilize all the time, and we have to share the lab. So we want to have a dedicated 7th grade lab and a dedicated 8th grade lab. So while they're doing this, in lieu of placing portables on our campus for our students, we're going to be repurposing some classrooms that we use currently for like desktop labs. Everything now, parents, is on a Chromebook. So we have 2 lab rooms, room 24 and 25, on this side of campus by our 2-story building. And we also have inside our 2-story building, room 44 and 45, which we will repurpose. One of them right now is a wellness room. One of them is a special education room. And we'll move that one over to 29. So we'll have space for that. So all 4 of our 7th and 8th grade science classes will be in the same area. It creates great opportunities for collaboration again. Yes, we will be without some labs for the first 4 months. Being that we do a lot of labs, that will be a challenge for our teachers and our kids, but come after winter break, we should be opening up into our brand new science lab. Again, we're going to be stealing a lot of the great ideas and planning that has gone into Westlake High School's lab science building. So they've done a lot of great work there, and we're going to be piggybacking on those great ideas and bringing those right here to our students at Colina. So that should be finished again around December, and then that following summer, we'll be entering phase 3, and that's going to be the completion of the rest of the parking lot. So as you can see, we always have a big bump here for our cars. That's going to get eliminated. We'll have 2 lanes here, taking out some of the boulders next to these pepper tree and the Boys and Girls Club signage. Again, parents will be able to drop off along this area. Again, a new quad area for students to enter school, getting rid of those sea chests and storage boxes, exiting out, and then parents. We are moving our exit drive onto Hillcrest from about this location where it's very hard to see, especially if you're trying to turn left. Remember, there are certain hours you can only turn left here. I believe it's before 8 and after 4. Otherwise, everything is a right-hand turn out of Colina, but it should provide you better visual, getting higher up on this arc here so that you can have a better view of oncoming traffic as you make your right-hand turn. Buses will be coming into Colina and no longer dropping off in front of school. Instead, buses will continue down, and they'll have a special bus drop-off only. As you can see here, this is all bus-only drop-off, so students will be exiting the buses, come past our welcoming planters and trees and new quad area there while we wait out in front of school for pickup and drop-off, and then students be coming into school through the main gate. So that's kind of our project so far. Quickly going through this summary. Again, they're going to have no left turn signs, and right turn only signs depending on the times of the day. Those times won't change. I believe, again, it's 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock. They might change it to 7:45 just because of our early start time for A period students. Again, another picture of the drop-off concrete. Here's our site plan for drop-off that they're redoing. So reconfiguring the parking lot here. We're not losing any spaces, actually. Parking spaces. We're actually just increasing the footprint of our drive to provide a better, smoother pickup and drop-off. Here's a planting portion. This is in front of the auditorium and administration building. Bumping out the curb here just a little bit and adding some trees in these different areas, some boulders to really spruce up the frontage of our school in terms of curb appeal. This is that west parking lot, again, with the plantings and the trees that are in there. So it should make for a real nice drive up aesthetically for us. Here's the science labs. Currently, this is a wood shop that has not been used. We've been using this for web. This is going to turn to a dedicated 7th or 8th grade lab, and this will be a dedicated 7th or 8th grade lab with classrooms having access, reducing transition time. And then the center area was a hardwired desktop lab at one point. So this is now going to become a teacher prep room. So for all the labs that teachers are prepping, they'll have all the materials here, be able to bring them out into either lab and be ready to go, not having to walk out to the Connex boxes and those sea chests that are outside on the parking lot right now. So that's going to create a great opportunity to maximize time in the labs and time for our teachers. Of course, our choir room will get redone as well. So looking forward to that. These are the ceiling tiles that are going in. They're going to be multicolored. Same thing with the floor. New tiles in there. New carpet in the choir room. And then this is a little bit of the cabinetry that's going to be going into those science rooms. So I know I did not do a great job as our planning facilities directors did presenting to School Site Council. I just wanted to give you a brief update in 10 minutes or less about our new Measure I projects that were just DSA approved. And looking forward to start those this summer with the science lab being phase 2 through December, and then that following summer completion of the lab. So within this year, we should be able to have everything buttoned up and ready to go. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call here at Colina. Thanks for watching and have a great day.